Hey guys, so today is going to be another pregnancy vlog, and I wanted this one's just going to be a quick update because there's not a ton that has changed as far as like symptoms and stuff like that, but I did want to update you guys on a bunch of stuff because I just had a doctor's appointment today. I am currently, oh, by the way, don't mind the appearance. I was going to say excuse the appearance. I took a shower and my hair is up in a bun. I have absolutely no makeup on, and yeah, that's about it. Just because I'm trying to let my skin breathe. I'm having some horrible skin days here lately from all the hormones and everything going on, and the house is a wreck trying to get everything settled with Maddie's nursery and get things washed, and it's just horrible. So you see what my duties, my household mommy duties are going to be as soon as this video is done. That would be to fold clothes. So don't mind the background. I just wanted to film this for you guys because I don't know, I'll kind of tell you the story, but I really don't know what to expect over the next couple of weeks. I don't know that I'm going to have a ton of time. So anyway, today marks my 35 weeks day 2 according to my Baby Bump app, and yeah, I cannot believe it's already 35 weeks. A little over 35 weeks is ridiculous. So she's actually the size of a honeydew melon, 18 inches, 5.25 pounds. Is that an understatement or is that an understatement? If you guys follow me on Instagram, I actually Instagram a picture, my pregnancy 35 week picture for this week. I Instagrammed it earlier today, and I actually told you guys that even though I was 35 weeks 2 days, the doctor told me that I'm measuring close to 38 weeks. So I did want to just update you guys on this really quickly because I feel like it's kind of important, especially if I'm not around the next couple of weeks, because I don't know what's going to happen. So anywho, from the last time that I talked to you guys at 33 weeks, which by the way, I had a ton of you guys ask questions about being 32 weeks, 7 days. Everyone was like, doesn't that mean that you're 33 weeks? Technically, yes. However, in pregnancy terms, they actually count day 1 and day 7 of the week. So, like, every Sunday, I turn a new week. But the problem with that is on Sundays, I'm actually, like yesterday, today is Monday, September 9th. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but yesterday was September 8th, and I turned 35 weeks, but it was technically 35 weeks day 1. And then Saturday was 34 weeks day 7. So it's kind of different in that sense, because I had a bunch of questions about that. So I wanted to clear that up. And I really think that was the only, like, set of questions that I got, other than a few like about Emily and how we're going to handle that situation, and I got a couple of random questions too that I'll answer later. But pretty much since the last time I talked to you guys, I had an appointment that week after that I talked to you. My appointment went well, everything was fine. All she did was a basic checkup. I didn't have a sonogram or anything. I had gained like 1.5 pounds or maybe 2 pounds, something like that, because I had gained like right around 12 pounds total as of that last appointment. This appointment, I have no idea what happened. Like, I gained 6 pounds in 2 weeks, which I thought was pretty severe. So I am up to gaining 18 pounds this pregnancy, which I was a little shocked at. The doctor did tell me, however, that I am super swollen, which can be an issue. Even my fingers, like everything, I'm so used to having long, super skinny fingers, and that's just not the case. They are super swollen and chunky. Like, I'll be lucky if I can even get my wedding band off, or my anniversary band, and you guys already know I haven't been wearing my wedding rings in weeks. So that's that. So I'm hoping a lot of it's water weight, but you know, she's also a very big baby. So here goes into that. As far as my symptoms, and I haven't had any cravings. Symptoms have remained the same. Horrible heartburn, such trouble sleeping. My hips have been killing me. I mean, to the point where sometimes I get up and I feel crippled. Like, I feel like I'm going to drop to the floor because my hip bones feel like they're grinding together. It's so bad. And my uterus is just so heavy. It's resting on my bladder a ton. And so in the middle of the night when I'm trying to move, it's like literally a journey getting from one side of the bed to or one side of my body to the next. It's horrific. I think it's not funny actually, but it's hilarious when you think of it in hindsight, because there are thousands of women that go through this every day, and it's just, I'm starting to get to the miserable point of pregnancy for sure. I cannot even walk around the store. We went to Walmart this afternoon because Emmy needed some extra school supplies and we needed to pick up a few extra things for Maddie. And seriously, we couldn't even grocery shop. I was like, I need to get home and lay down because my body and my hips just, they're horrendously in pain. So that's that. I don't anticipate that changing anytime soon until she's out at least. And I'm hoping, please, mommies, let me know down below that that goes away soon, at least within a few months of having your baby, because I don't know how much more I can take of it. And sleep-wise too, like it's just been really horrible. But that being said, I am nearing the end, so that's why I wanted to film this update for you guys, because when I went to the doctor today, the first thing she did was weigh me, and then like I said, I gained 6 pounds, so I'm up to 18 now. Hopefully it doesn't go any higher. What did they do? Then they sent me for a sonogram. And at the sonogram, the first thing, which I have been getting this from a lot of people, like for a while there, my belly was consistent. It wasn't growing. Like pretty much from 20 to like 26, 28 weeks, I felt like it wasn't getting significantly larger. Lately, I feel like I have just ballooned up into this, I don't even, pregnant monster because my belly has gotten huge and it's hard all the time. So I have gotten this a lot, but the sonographer was like, oh, Mom, do you have diabetes? And I was like, no. She's like, oh my gosh, you must just be having a large baby. And I'm like, I guess so. And of course, like, I mean, I try not to take it offensively. I try really, really hard. But I had another woman at my work this week or last week. She said, oh my God, are you having twins? And I was like, no, I'm not having twins. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny, okay? And like I said, I'm trying really hard not to take it offensively, but at the same time, I know they're just like, oh my gosh, your belly's so big, because I probably would say the same thing, like, you're so tiny, or you're so big, I can't believe it, you know, but because I'm already big jokes don't sit well with me, okay? So I kind of knew she meant no harm. I just kind of laughed it off, and I was like, yeah, you know, I was a big baby. I was 9 pounds, 5.5 ounces. That's a large baby, especially 26 years ago. That was a pretty large baby. So I anticipated having a kind of large baby, and she's like, oh, well, honey, that's payback for what your mom had to go through. And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately. So anywho, she was like, I'm gonna take measurements and stuff, and as soon as she started measuring her head, she's like, oh wow, you know, she's a pretty big girl. And I'm like, just great, just rub salt in my fresh wound. And so she she went through the whole thing, and she was like, well, you have less amniotic fluid, which is good. I think she said I was a 14 or 15 centimeters. I think that's how she measured it, which was better because last time I was 20, so that means my amniotic fluid is slowly decreasing, which means it's getting closer to time. So that was good. And then she gave us some pictures, and she's still a girl, thank goodness, because her nursery is almost complete, and I was kind of worried about that. And then we had to go back and see the doctor. So the second the doctor walks in, she said, oh my gosh, girl, you have a large baby on your hands. And I'm like, I know, because I could read the sonographer gives a printout to the doctor of like all the percentiles and the gestational age, the different categories and stuff like that they're measuring for. So I could kind of read it. I mean, it was not really self-explanatory, but I was kind of getting the gist of it. So Andres had no clue what it was saying because I was trying to show him different things, and he's like, okay. So pretty much what it said is, according to like her head circumference, she's measuring like almost 39 weeks, which means she has a large head. It just means more room for her brain. And then according to her tummy, like she was measuring like 37 weeks and some days. And then according to like her limb length, she was measuring another set of weeks. Regardless of how you look at it, she was measuring large all the way around. I don't think there was one part of her body that was measuring true to 35 weeks. And so I was like, okay, great. Then there was a note at the bottom of it that said, you know, everything was fine. All the organs and everything look healthy. It said something about mom's uterus is abnormally large, and that baby was actual gestational age measurement was 37 weeks 4 days, I want to say is what it said, and it estimated my due date at September 24th. Keep in mind, my actual due date is October 13th, so that's like 3 weeks ahead of time. So I am like freaking out the entire time we're going back up the elevator to see the doctor. I'm like, what the heck? And then the doctor walks in and she's like, yeah, you have a really large baby. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the sonographer told us that she was weighing 7 pounds 4 ounces. What the heck? 7 pounds 4 freaking ounces? Like, I don't understand. She was 4 pounds 7 ounces 2 visits ago, like 1 month ago. She was 4 pounds 7 ounces, and now the numbers have inverted and she's 7 pounds 4 ounces. Now, of course, that can go up and down, definitely. Like, she could be overestimating, but she could also be underestimating. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like my anxiety was through the roof because I'm just like, what is going on? Why is she so big? You know, and I don't have gestational diabetes. I don't have preeclampsia. I don't have anything that would be making her larger, except I'm just a big girl. But even at that, like there's plenty of big women out there who have smaller babies. So I was like, okay, we're in for it, you know. So the doctor pretty much told me that, you know, she wants me to deliver naturally. She will induce me if she continues to get this large. But she at least wants me to be at 37 weeks. So that puts me at a little over a week and a half away, because even though Madeline is measuring bigger, she still has organs of a 35-week-year-old baby. Year-old baby? That didn't even make sense. 35-week-old baby. So she doesn't want to chance inducing me this early or anything like that, because she's like, you know, there's plenty of moms in the world that deliver large babies. She's like, you'll be fine as long as everything's okay. She said, of course, if there's any duress to the baby or any stress on me, then she will induce me. Or, of course, if there's any problems during labor and delivery, she'll have me have a C-section. So that's the plan. That's kind of why I wanted to give you guys an update, just simply because I don't know. She honestly told me it could be anytime, really, because she's already in a descended position. She's already a little bit lower, and she just wants me to be prepared. So I don't want to promise more videos, pregnancy vlogs, update of my pregnancy from here on out if I am going to end up in the hospital. So she did tell me, though, that she would she put me on weekly appointments, so I'll have another appointment next week. And of course, if I make it, as far along as I keep making it, I'll continue to make videos for you guys. But she did tell me that she would not induce me unless something's wrong until October 6th, which is a week before my due date. She said that we can be induced at that day if I feel like she's too large for me to have naturally. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure which route I want to go to. You know, it makes me a little sad because I didn't want to have any complications, but as long as she's still healthy, I don't care if she's 15 pounds. Obviously, she's not coming out naturally if she's 15 pounds, but, you know, it doesn't bother me any if she's a large girl. That doesn't bother me at all as long as she's healthy. It's just making me a little bit on edge because, you know, she did say it could kind of happen anytime now just because she's large. So I'm hoping that, and at that, she's still supposed to gain like half a pound every week from here on out. So, oh my gosh, if I make it to 40 weeks, she's going to be close to 10 pounds. This is like ridiculous. So anywho, that's just what I wanted to update you guys on, was my doctor's visit today. Nothing else has really changed besides that, like I said, about my symptoms and whatnot. I haven't had any new maternity buys. I do need to go buy nursing bras, and that's another thing, like, because I feel rushed. I feel like the doctor pretty much dropped a bomb on me, you know, like, be prepared to not make it to next week type thing. I'm sure it'll be fine. I tweeted you guys about this, and so many of you are measuring larger. So many of you have made it full term, and you're still measuring larger. So, like, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine, but I am a type A, prepare it type person. I don't like to be surprised, and as much as I want her to come naturally and just without any help, I'm nervous for not having everything ready. So I'm going to be working on packing my hospital bag and leaving it by the door just in case. So I will film a video on that. I just filmed 2 videos on the baby shower stuff and like how we did the baby shower, and a baby shower haul, like a small one. And so I'll put those, they may be up before this or they may go up after, I haven't decided yet. And then, like I said, a nursery tour. I already have my diaper bag packed, but I don't think I'm going to do that video until after she's here, because I really don't need a diaper bag until she's here. And then, of course, what's in my hospital bag. So be on the lookout for those videos. And like I said, I'll try and do as many pregnancy vlogs as I can. As long as I can. Hopefully from here on out I'll try and do them weekly, just to kind of keep you guys updated, especially because I could go into the doctor's office next Monday for my appointment and not come home. So just to be on the safe side there. Oh, but I was mentioning prior to me rambling on about this, about buying maternity buys, I haven't actually bought anything for myself, or of course we have the stuff for Maddie, and you'll see it in her nursery tour, but I haven't bought anything for myself. In fact, like this shirt, I don't know if you recognize it, is pre-pregnancy shirt. I'm stretching the crap out of it on my belly, but it fits fine. It's fine the way that it is. So I haven't bought anything new, but I do need to go buy nursing bras and nursing tank tops, and or nursing like sleepwear and stuff like that. I'm gonna go to probably Motherhood Maternity and buy the pee in the pod stuff. But if you guys have any good places where they sell plus size maternity tank tops, let me know in the comments down below. And I totally meant nursing tank tops, just in case, because I'm going to try really, really hard to breastfeed. I don't know, there's plenty of women out there that can't breastfeed. I'm going to try my hardest to be able to breastfeed and continue that, because I am going to take 12 weeks maternity leave. So hopefully that works out in my favor. So I do want to get some of that stuff for the hospital. So leave your recommendations down below. I wear a 40C in the Victoria's Secret full coverage sexy T bras, so if that gives you a better idea of what kind of nursing bra I'm looking for, definitely, like I said, let me know in the comments down below. I will show you my belly, because I feel like it's getting super large, so I will back up and show you that now. So here's my belly from the front. Again, still have that like sucked in appearance up here, and then super wide down below, and then here's my belly when I turn to the side. So 35 weeks, 2 days, and I feel like, again, I'm pretty large for my timeline, and doctors confirm that, so that's where we're at right now. Somebody mentioned to me about having a D belly instead of a B belly. And I had to look it up because I had no clue what they were talking about, but pretty much a D belly is one that's completely rounded, like you don't have any indentions anywhere, and a B belly is exactly that. It looks like a bump and then a line kind of indenting and then another bump. So like I said, I had to look it up because I had no idea what they were talking about. But yeah, I guess I do have a D belly. It's been like that pretty much from the get-go. I do still have some loose skin, not loose skin, but like fatty areas, kind of like on my sides here and down below, but like here up is completely solid. I mean, like solid. I guess it's just my uterus is really, really tough. So yeah, there's belly. Looks like the video lasted a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm sorry about that. I just really wanted to update you guys so that you weren't wondering what happened to me or where I am. Of course, follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, because I will be tweeting and Facebooking all of that information out, just because I don't want to leave you guys hanging, especially if I'm in the middle of the most memorable thing of my life. So any other questions, definitely leave them in the comments down below. Even if I don't do another pregnancy update, which I'm going to try my hardest, but even if I don't, I will definitely try and get to your questions. And again, sorry about the appearance. Hope that's okay with you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.